Holy crap, where have I been? I don't know. Pretty much just, you know, nothing. But now I'm back, ready to play some more Wizardry 6. Wasn't sure which one I was playing, I almost said 7. It's a good thing I figured it out. Hey, let's keep going. Oh, by the way, you may notice that my guys are different. My characters. Yeah, so pretty much my save file was deleted like a long time ago, actually. It was part of the reason why I stopped playing. I reformatted my hard drive and didn't keep the save file. So what I did was I started over, but in order to keep things interesting for me, I started over with only 4 characters. Now you may remember some of the names from the other videos. For example, I still have a Ladra, which I remade, and she's got freaking awesome stats now. I don't know, I just wanted to make her awesome. And then I leveled up all my characters to level 3. She's still a Valkyrie. I have an elf monk now as my second character. Just because with the way that I'm building my team now is that each character is going to learn one spellbook, and since I need the psionic spellbook from somebody, I figured I'd have a monk. Besides, the monks are pretty awesome anyway. Elf, I don't know. So, Zinzin is back, but he's now playing the role of thief instead of alchemist, but he will be learning the alchemist spellbook, because I'm going to do all kinds of class changes during this playthrough, and I'm not going to go into detail about it right now, but pretty soon you'll see what the deal is with that. Wendell is also back as the mage. And like I said, I was leveling up everybody to level 3, but I'm about the same place where I was last time. Explored the main level of the castle and explored all the spires. I even went past that one that drops debris on you. So since I don't think I showed that in any of my videos. So if you want to see that, you have to play through it because it's pretty much a dick move, if you know what I'm saying. So the next step after we clear out all of the main floor is to go either downstairs or upstairs. Now, you can't just go upstairs up these ones in the corner, these spire towers. You gotta go... That's downstairs. You gotta go down one of these long hallways, and then the upstairs is on the side. So, like right here. You could go up, and kind of look around. You may also be noticing that I'm not using the mouse to turn and move and stuff. That's because I was watching some of the older videos and it was very painstaking to watch. And so I'm sorry again if I move a little bit too fast. It's because I need these videos to be as quick as possible in order for them to be even remotely entertaining. Let's go downstairs. First we walk by a few fountains. We don't want to drink these fountains. They're both poisoned. There's some doors on the side. Yeah, so like these are all really important doors. So I just want to make sure that I don't jam them. But actually, I might. Let me see what I've got. I picked up some keys as I was playing, and I usually don't use the keys, but I'm wondering. No, they don't work here. Which ones open the bottom doors? No idea. Let's see if I can open them. Zinzin being my thief. Got some decent rolls, come on. Alright. First try. Okay. Another thing that you may be wondering how I'm going through these menus so quickly down here, it's because it doesn't show up, but when you have the mouse option selected, like as your interface, you can also use the keyboard, but the cursor doesn't show up on the options. So for example, right now fight is highlighted, so if I just push enter, it selects fight. And swing is highlighted now, so I want to do that, and then it also highlights the first item. It can be kind of tricky, like if you don't know what is default highlighted, because sometimes it's like the opposite of what you think it would be. Sometimes it's like the exit button, but having played this so many times, I know what's going on. Basically, I've just been fighting and then casting spells with Wendell. I learned Magic Missile, which is pretty much the best spell ever, because it hits more than one person. The first multi-attack spell that you can get. I just killed those 2 back rows with the one guy. Rain, who's my monk, is also attacking more than once per turn. So pretty much right now, I'm at a decent spot for this part of the game. I spent a little bit of time leveling up, but also I leveled up faster just because I only have 4 characters. Like most RPGs, this divides up the experience between how many people you have, and if you have less, they level up faster. Which actually is interesting because it makes it so it's not as challenging, you know, when you have less characters. Like, it's still kind of challenging, but not as, because you need to fulfill certain roles as you're playing through the game. I actually played through the game with only one character once, and it was the easiest run I had ever done, just because of how I did it, but I digress. Let's open this door. Zinzin is the lockpicker. You know, it was interesting because the less characters you start out with, the harder the very beginning of the game is. But it kind of catches up because you level up faster. But playing with one character, or even just these 4, was super challenging at first. I kept dying and dying, and I had to keep loading saves and stuff. It was just a sad thing. Aledra knows some magic, and so does Rain. I just let them, when they leveled up to level 3, I let them learn the heal wound spell, because I don't have a priest, I don't have anybody else doing that. That was another reason why it was difficult starting out. I guess the lesson to be learned there is, make sure you start out with a decent number of characters. Ow. Putting some people to sleep, slicing some people in half. Ow. I'm getting kind of beat up too, and there's a lot of rogues. Look at that. These bad guys, by the way, you can attack row 1 and 2 with close combat attacks, but 3 and beyond, they are not accessible unless you have ranged weapons. So, just keep that in mind. Not sure why you'd need to know that, but it is a little important. I don't know if this is the first appearance of these guys either. I always loved like the noise that they made. It's like so nostalgic for me. I don't know. It's just these guys. It's like, what are they saying? You know, they're crazy. Speaking of which, it may be of some interest to you why they're pretty much pirates. Why you're running into pirates in this game. That will be explained later. Nothing in here. So that door wasn't so important, but I wanted to get in there anyway. This door is actually significantly more important. So I hope I don't mess up. Oh crap. Oh no. Come on. Holy cow. It sure is giving me a lot of chances. Oh, now it's jammed. Well, crap. Well, I'll worry about it later. You know what? No, I'm not. I'm gonna resume that save. See, people, this is how you really play the game. It's the real name of this game is called save. Save your game. Because if you don't, you're gonna be jamming doors. And I want to get in this one right now. Some more dudes. Scallywags. Wow. Oh, I don't want to cast a spell with you. Oh. That's another thing I kept forgetting. You need to rest after every single battle. And for some reason, like, as I'm... Oh, crap. For some reason, as I'm doing this Let's Play, I'm not thinking straight. Oh, my gosh. Okay. Yeah. This might be a good battle to run away from. Because when you're blind and you're focusing on physical attacks, you can't really do anything at all. I'm gonna have them run. Zinzin's okay. This plus symbol right here, that's irritated, which just puts your stats down a little bit, but being blind puts down your stats a lot, and it is not a good situation to be in. Maybe I can put him to sleep magically. Okay, I got one guy to run away, and all you need to actually escape the battle is have one person run away successfully. Okay, let's rest up, because Scallywags, those are the guys that have alchemist spells, which I did not realize until they started using alchemist spells. Okay, like I said, Aledra and Rain now know heal wounds, which is how I'm going to keep myself from dying. I'm going to recover. Whoops. I'm back. Okay. Now, we want to investigate this room. Like I said, this room's kind of important, and it's important for 2 reasons. And it may seem like it's pointless. It may seem a little bit pointless, but rest assured, magic missile. 2 of them are dead. These are fuming vines, as now I've identified them because they've fumed at me. They put my guys to sleep, which is pretty mean. See, that's the thing, when you go to the lower level, you start running to these slightly harder monsters. Got a good level up here? Sweet. I've been bumping my theology with Aledra exclusively, so that when I can learn spells, I learn the good ones. And the good ones are... How about Bless? Orc Rumble, Friday nights at 8. I just read that from the wall. Didn't show up until after the battle, though. So you're like, oh, what is that? I mean, that's stupid. When you want that's someone special. That's like bad English or something. Dial 1-900-LADY. It's not enough numbers, bro. Trevor sucks. You notice a small hole at the base of the wall. Mice, probably. That's important. You should probably remember that. Reward, lost Snoop Sherry. Contact Lamones. I hope I'm not, like, brutalizing these names. I've only ever read them, so... so at this point in the game, we're like, well, wait a second. There was, like, this guy once. And he was running up some stairs. Yeah, I remember that, like, 2 episodes ago. You actually get another clue from another NPC that you run into in this game that helps you on this little path, which isn't super, it's not super important right now, but I usually do it at this part of the game anyway because I know what this dude wants. But there was that guy, if I can find the tower, who was running up some stairs, and he dropped some vines for me to freaking block my path, apparently. Anyways, here we go. And he said this. Go away! I'm not coming out. Whoever you are, you can't make me. But what about Snoop? Oh. What about Snoop Sherry? Okay, fine. Snoop Sherry? You found Snoop Sherry? Why didn't you say so? Come in, come in. Well, that was easy. Oh gosh. Oh, it turns out this guy's nice, so whatevs. Hi, I'm Lamontes. Did you find Snoop Sherry? Sorry. You can say yes or no and he'll say something, but apparently that wasn't a good thing to say. So here's our first NPC, or second if you run into the one in the basement first. And he's important as far as the progress of the game, but he's not really important for anything else. So let's just say hi, you know, we can talk to him with any of our characters. It's not like it makes a difference. We could say hi, and he says bonjour because he's French. I'm not even gonna try to fake a French accent. So you can like ask him whatever and okay. Yeah, so as you can tell, like he'll only respond to like the correct things. So we'll say like who are you? Montes. Where are we? Right here, of course. Well, you're not helpful at all. Okay, so I don't really know what to say, so maybe Snoop Sherry. That seemed to get his interest going. She's white with large black nose and long black ears. A dog? You don't know dogs? Okay. Well, bye. And we could like trade with him and stuff and buy, and he's got a couple things that you can buy, but ooh, that's actually kind of cool. Oh, what? Oh, it's too expensive. Oh yeah, by the way, what I want to do before I buy anything is I want to pool my money into one character, because for some reason it doesn't do that automatically. All of your characters need their own money pool, so I don't know, I guess that's important for some reason. So now I pooled my money and I'm gonna pick me up some blind powder, which is actually pretty cool because that is a good. Like I said, when I was blind, it was a big deal, and so if you can do it against enemies, it's kind of a big deal too. One of the reasons why I love the Alchemist so much is because they get that as just a spell that they could cast whenever. So yeah, like whatevs, man. I'll look for your dog. Okay.